Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I won't do my little intro bit later. I found if I do it later on, it's probably a better time to do it. So I'm going to try and work out if I can remember how to do this to get it onto the slow mode and all that. Right, I'll let you know when I know. Right, here we go. So also I'll let you know when I can see you. Let's see who's on. No one's on yet. Well, someone's on. One like. Krylon, you right, mate? Yeah, good to see you on. Yeah, you're the only one you seem to get. Problem is, I've put 2 videos on today, so I have noticed if you put more than if you put too many videos on a day, you don't tend to get many viewers. Right, Peach, it's saying on here we are not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. Your viewers may experience buffering. Ensure your connection is fast enough. You know, it's what it normally is. So, all right, Rich. All right, I'm just going to. This shouldn't do anything. Right, just adjusting my wire. Right now, you should see your name come up now. Now it's on the old Patreon. Right now, right, Jed. Yeah, thank you. Now I appreciate that. Jeans and jumpers, right, mate? Did I say all right, Rich? Oh, I'm just sorting this out. I'll get it to how I want it. So, pop up chat. You know what it's like. It takes me fucking 5 minutes to get this set up because I've had to change it. I have to have 3 tabs open now. Right, what's that other one? Oh no, that's that. Shamrock Survival, Charlie Wake, Jeans and Jumper, Iron Man. You right? I'm just setting up. Glenn, you right? Yeah, that should be it. Right, I just need to press play. And then, so I can see at least. Let's see what the delay is. So, I'll put mine up now. 1, 2, about 2 seconds. That ain't too bad. I must admit, the delay on these is a lot better than it used to be. Is it gone? Yeah, the health is good now, so that should be all right now. Perjo Destroys, you right, mate? And Combat Archery, you right? He said, Hokahay from what's that, Cancer? Or was you going to write Kansas? You right, mate, by the way? Yeah, all right. Charlie said, don't know if you remember me, but I've been missing your videos. The name does ring a bell, Charlie. Jeans and Jumps, even I finally got an internet connection, good and decent enough to join your live stream. Now, nice one, mate. Good to see you on. I'm going to have to whack the slow mode on in a minute because it's going a bit quick already. Then said, you need to pick up your game on the shooting competition. Like, I know, I've got a feeling I'm going to lose most of these, you know. The problem is, I ain't going to make excuses. But no, the problem is, a lot of the things people are picking are like, they're good stuff. And I can only match it, because I'm matching it this time, with what I've got. And a lot of the time, what I've got isn't nowhere near as good as what they're using. But I'll keep giving it a go. Yeah, so I reckon I'm going to lose more of these than I'll win this time. But well. Mind your business. Said, whereabouts are you in the UK? Buckinghamshire kind of area, mate. Combat Archery, you right, mate? Charlie said, can you get your shotgun down? I think I have the same. There's 4 shotguns up there, so you'd have to say which one. And I'll only be able to get them down if like there's a short, you know, like not a lot of people talking. Otherwise, I get so behind on the comments, it's unbelievable. I'm doing it already. I'm already getting behind. So, Double Cell Boo. Charlie said, yeah, it's me who said the thing about the police cars being set up. Oh, yes, yeah, now I do remember, yeah. Iron Man said, the M4 BB gun is quite good. It's all right. It's very weak, though. At one point, that wouldn't even penetrate paper. So I took the whole entire thing apart, checked the spring and all that, and it seemed all right. I put a bit of gun grease inside the chamber bit. I don't know if that would make a difference. and I put a washer behind the spring to push it forward a bit, and then it would at least penetrate paper. Jumper Sabu said, "Pa, wait till you do the shooting comp with me, mate. You will win." There's a couple I think I will win. I ain't seen your shooting yet, but yeah. Bing, you right, mate? Mind your business is Wicked. I'm in the West Midlands. Nice one, mate. Yeah. Will, you right? Marcus? Yeah, just be doing a lot of hellos to start. Then give us another look at the short sword, mate. This I can get down quickly because it's set up to come down quick. It's just hanging there for now. I'm going to make some proper brackets for it eventually. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. I think it's lovely. It's good, isn't it? Lovely work, Rich, by the way. Oh, I think that's all the top shotgun. Well, I can tell you what that is. It don't pump anyway, so I can't pump it. And it's a Magtech shotgun. I won't get that one down because it's a pain in the arse. I don't mind getting this down because I can get it quick. You know what I mean? That only took me like 2 seconds to grab that. Getting that up there is a bit of a pain in the arse. Oh, where am I? Tumbo, all right, mate? The Prepared Norseman, you right? Yeah, if I don't say hello to anyone, just mind your business. Said, what a beauty. Am I the only female here? No, Nell is yeah, Nell's female. So that's 2 now. Nell is my first ever female Patreon supporter there, which you'll see her name come up on the thing eventually. Yeah, WC's supporters. You'll see her name come up soon. Liam, you right, mate? So yeah, going a bit mad today already. Yeah, don't scare him off. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've started on the coffee already. Len said, work of art that might be, Rich. It's a beauty, ain't it? I'll be honest. Not, my work's all right, but Richard's blade is lovely. But yeah. Tactical Pirate, you right, mate? He said, hello, ladies. I said, hello, gents, so not leaving you both out. We do have another female. Donna quite often joins. Not seen her in the chat too much. I've seen her joining every now and then. But, yeah. Krylan said, has anyone else heard anything about the nuke problem in Russia? I've heard a very, very tiny little bit. But that's literally it. Like nothing other than someone mentioned it. I think it was Bing mentioned it, possibly, in one of my Twitch streams. I'm not sure though. Someone did. The Prepared Norseman said, doing better, had a bit of a rough day. The kids bought, I don't know what that is, brought Ebola. Oh, a bit of Ebola and bird flu from kindergarten. Ah, fuck's sake, yeah, Ebola, yeah. Fuck's sake. Yeah, nothing worse than kids are ill. You know what I mean? Charlie said, have you still got your email up? Yeah, look in the description. My email's in there, mate. Combat archery. We know it was melted down in the water. big deal. Is that what it is? I literally have no idea. I know nothing about it. Dumble Sabu said, bought a spring-powered Uzi and silencer from Guns and Accessory Mart in 88. Was disappointed. If you were to put a dry pea in the arse of a hamster with the farts, it would still be less powerful. Yeah, that's like that. I bought that one in late 90s, early 2000s, I think. I'd have to get the receipt out and look. I've still got all my fucking gun receipts. But yeah, that's quite old. So yeah, so that's probably like getting on for 20 years old. Not as old as the one you was on about, but Richard said, gonna try heat treat the falchion blade. Too good to leave in an unhardened state. Yeah, I think you should, Rich. That's bloody nice work there, isn't it? You need to. I've seen your video today, and you have sort of salvaged it, and yeah, sort it out, Rich. That's too nice to yeah. Well, I know what you mean about not wanting to sell it unless it's fully, you know what I mean. Being said, yeah, mate, that was me a few days ago, and again yesterday on Liam's stream. I thought it was you being fucking hiccup. As soon as I start, well, not hiccup, I start getting a bit of, I don't know what it is, but yeah. Tactical said that iron sword is very Celtic looking. It is, isn't it? I've heard people say it looks Celtic, Scottish, a bit like a gladius. It's a bit of a cross between all of those things, I think. I suppose me and Rich will have to come up with something that it's because it's not any of those. We'll have to make up something what it is, I suppose, our own style. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know about Rich, but I suspect he did the same as me. Did you just do that as you went along, Rich, with no real plans of the shape of it? Because I had when I made that handle, I had literally no plan of what I was going to do. I had no plan of making it thick and making it come in thin like that. What I did, I tend to work better like that sometimes. And I just had I was in a good mood, went in the shed, and I just thought I'm going to do this. No thinking about it. I'm just going to do it, and that's what happened. Come out fucking good, I thought. Nell was just saying she's good tactical. Mark said to Richard, not watched the video yet, buddy. Looking forward to it. Oh, what the Falchion? Yeah, it's well worth watching. Marcus. It's WeaponCollector1 at AOL.co.uk, Charlie. Just look in the description of this video for the bit that says about donations. It's that email, mate. Granted to Marcus. No, I don't really watch the news, actually. I read the headlines on like AOL, but I don't watch the news. Zed said I thought it was he looked at a bit Greek. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's what I mean. So many people say it has a bit of a look to it. That's what I mean. Me and Rich should come up with our own thing, I think. I see Axe, that's it, or however you say it. Londinium Armory, right, mate? I saw you say about your laptop. You just on the phone now, aren't you? You said hello, all laptop blew up on my phone. Might be slow to reply. And Richard, that sword was nice. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean about on a phone. Everything's fucking slower and harder on a phone, isn't it? Like I said to Kyle, and I don't really just read the Daily Mail online. I don't even do that now. I just see what the headlines are on my email. Not email, yeah, it is email. AOL. Number Salbo said, Mike, I'm still torn between the Umrex Colt M4 and the Black Ops for the comp. Which would be preferred to go up against? Just bought one of those 3-in-1 scopes for both. I'm not fussed at all, Riggs. You pick whatever you like, because whatever you pick, I will just use my BSA Lightning or my Webley. So yeah, you use whichever one you think, and mine will be a telescopic sight because I ain't got nothing else. Like either telescopic sight or open sights. You use whichever one you want. I would use the Umrex M4 personally, though, out of them if it was me. Tactical said if a Seax and a Gladiator had a love child, the new sword. I think that's it. Call it the. I was thinking about that today. Maybe call it the. Don't know. Can't call it the Sadius. That would sound wrong. But yeah, I was thinking of names like that today. And I love watching you work in the shed, Mike. They're quite popular videos. They are. It surprised me. People do like that kind of stuff, don't they? Right. Where am I? Weapons officer said R.I.P. to the police officer killed today or last night. That was quite close to us. Was it? I didn't know that, but yeah, that is yeah. I was thinking about that today. Yeah, they'll probably get proper full on life for that. You know what I mean? And they deserve it, really. Leo, you right, mate? But yeah, R.I.P. to the police officer who died. Yeah, definitely. Right, where am I? John Silver said, "Oh fuck, I'm bollocks. Then you're gonna win." Joe said, "Go with the Webley, Mike." Richard said, "I just had an idea of a diamond cross section when I made it. The handle it just went with what popped into my head. It wasn't until I looked up Iron Age swords it looked similar." Well, there you go then, Rich. We both did exactly that. We just both went along without went, and that's what turned out. I think we've both done a good job there. Yeah, I had no plans at all about the handle. You know, apart from I was going to follow the shape of your handle. But I had no idea I was going to have it bulge and then go in. You know what I mean? Saxius, yeah, that's a good one. Now said a lady got run over down the road yesterday, passed away. Sad. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Really now. Iron Man said, Mike, what does the Winchester fire? That's a Umarex, not Umarex, Denix replica, so don't shoot anything. Did you ask that earlier? Sure, I saw that come up, but then missed it. The Glacks, yeah, that's a good one. We'll have to maybe I'll have to do a little competition for this. Yeah, I'll do a video, a little competition, or on my community tab. But yeah, there's quite a few things that came up, and when there was quite a few similar things, it's a bit like, but not, isn't it? The Prepared Northman said, by the way, hope you don't mind me saying, if anyone wants some free stuff, I'm having a giveaway. No, that's fine, Prepared Northman, that's 100% fine. Yeah, I'm always up for people mentioning their channels on here. Then I said, what's your preferred pellet in the lightning, Mike? I'll be honest with you, Len, anything I can get my hands on, personally. I always used to like Crossman AccuPel, but they're too fucking expensive for me now. T2, you're right, mate. Aaron, you're right. Dangerous Aaron. Yeah. So now I'm just using them bloody, I can't remember what they were, but they're not shit pellets. They're sort of intermediate. They're all right. They're pretty good flatheads, basically. But yeah. Tactical, so as long as the sword doesn't end up swording McSwordface. What was the thing? Something came up with me about that on something else, but I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, not the old Spitfires, Iron Man, definitely. So it said, incidentally, CX is pronounced sax. I knew I was saying it wrong, but I could never remember what it was, if it was sax or sex or seeks or, yeah, it's just a different way of spelling it. The Saxons spelt it sax and the Vikings. All right, yeah, so it's sax. I knew it wasn't Seax, but it was the easiest thing for me to say. So the Prepared Norseman said, use some Gamma red tips for the house rats. Effective stuff, but quite pricey. Yeah, that's the thing. Pellets are well fucking expensive now. I don't know if it's because I'm fucking. I remember still when a packet of crisps and a Snicker used to be 50p, and I still think that's the case now. But I remember when you used to get 500 2 pellets for £5. Now you can't get 200 2 pellets for for fucking £8 or something. Don Wolf, you right, mate? He said UFC tomorrow night. It's a late one and a good one. Who's on that then, Don? I've got no idea, mate. Rita said the Londinium. Did you find a supplier for the tapered steel stock bars for your training source? Yeah, that was a pity, Londinium. I watched your video about it. I commented on it, didn't I? At least you went to the right people and got like the best advice you could get. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, if that's what Matt says, then yeah, sit in it. Virgio said, I remember getting 500 Webley pellets for $2.99. That's it. If I could remember where my bloody receipts was, I'd get them out and I could show you exactly. Let me have a quick look. I might be able to find my gun receipts. And we'll have a look how much some of the stuff used to cost. Let me have a quick look under here. What the fuck is that then? That's weird. The other fucking receipts are there. The gun receipts are. There they are. This should be actually quite interesting, what's in this. Yeah, I've got some receipts there from these. Some of these will date back to the late 90s. Richard, I remember Wasp 5.6 pellets, 500, £3.50. That's it. Well, they are. So I got one from JS Ramsbottom, and my Webley Stingray with the walnut and the carbine. So my Webley Stingray Deluxe with the walnut stock was 160 quid. A Tasco 3-9x40 rifle scope was 40 quid. That was in, can't say. Oh, 2002. Right, I'll catch up. Gunner, you right, mate? Jump Sober said, was watching a clip of that knife crime doc with Ross Kemp speaking to 3 teens with knives. Funny enough, 2 had kitchen knives, and made a big hoo-ha about the guy with the Rambo knife. That's it. Yeah, ignore the fucking the kitchen knives. Yeah, like they don't exist. Don said, "I'm good, brother." And yourself? Yeah, I'm all right, mate. The heavyweight belt is on the line. Daniel Cormier versus Stipe. Miocic, I don't know. Undercard of some great fighters on. Nice one. Peter, just a reminder then, if you want something good, buy it now before it goes higher. I haven't a motherfucker, that's it. Iron Man said, I want a brown best musket. That would be a good wall hanger when it would look good. Londinium said, I haven't yet, sadly, Rich. I'm having trouble finding a factory that even knows what distill taper is. Yeah, nightmare, innit? Londinium, I can imagine that's a right pain in the ass. Tactical Pirates, I just picked up a canny 17-1 multi-tool, 699 Audi. That's all right, isn't it? On the Gerber clone. Prepared Norseman said the Stoga X match I used in the competition is about £7 for 500. That's about what we're on to now. Right, I'll look through some of these quickly and see if I can find some pellets. Right, my black katana up there was 35 quid. The replica 1860 Colt right on the end was 35 quid. I'm doing so I can get SMKs for 5 or a 10 at my local gun shop, but I know the owner, so it knocks off 2 quid. That's not bad, is it? That's all right, isn't it? What's that one? Don't know. Oh, that was for some knives, wasn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I'll get back to the chat properly. My Griffin rifle was 64 quid. No, 76 quid, actually saying that. Right, hang on, there should be some pellets on here. Yeah, oh, fuck me, they were still dear then. So, in 2006, Accupel domed 2.2 for a tin of 500 was, oh no, £4.24, yeah. This is, I bought 2 of them. Yeah. That's a weird receipt, that one. Right, I'm going to stop reading that shit. If anyone wants to know, ask me on my community tab. Prepared Norseman's Holy Moly, the red fire camo pellets I mentioned are £17 for 125. Yeah, I've got some HC ones like that are very, very expensive. What purple thing, Charlie? And I said, where's the use with knives, Caucasian out of interest? That's a bit risky to say, Mike. Bristol said, evening, Mike. You're right, mate. That is yeah, they are peaching out as just answered. That's a Klecker plastic blunt knife for kids. I could get that down if you wanted to, though. The problem with that gun, I've got to climb up there, get it. It jams. I can't pump it for you. I can get that knife for you if you want to see that, though. I don't mind getting anything that's quick to get. No, I'll show you in a minute. Weren't you on last time? I got it out, showed it. So completely blunt, but it's a kit as well. So it comes on like how the old toys used to come on, like a you push it out the bits, at the I don't know how you describe it, but some of the older people would definitely know what I'm on about. Those toys where you would break them off the sort of thing, break them off the, what the fuck would you call it? But like a panel with these stuck to them, and you break them off and then you put it together. You used to get toys that used to do that. Lock back. But yeah. Don said, give it a go when you get the opportunity. There may be many shit instructors out there. What's that, Don? Will said, do you have any of your 24-hour ration packs ready to go? I ain't got any on me. Do you have any of your... But they're all in the loft, Will. Said must have been going to the bog and missed it. Yeah, I showed it once before, but yeah, doesn't matter. No, this you can't. If this was sharp, it would be a if this was sharp, this would be classed as a fucking stealth knife, and it would be illegal to own. Yeah, like a model kit. That's it, Pedro. Like Airfix. Yeah, I think so. I'm a gang culture needs to be stomped out. I feel so sorry for the elderly people in tower blocks who get bullied by these scumbags. The elderly should be in a peaceful area. Yeah, I 100% agree with you there, Iron Man. Weapon stuff with plastic spruce. Not sure what you mean there. Is that what them things are? I could show you, but I don't want to. It's in there, and I don't want to get it out. Pete said plastic frame like Warhammer. That's it. Yes, plastic frame things. That's exactly it. Yeah, yeah. I read that completely wrong to myself. John Sabu said off the Yarmouth on Monday, mate. Might get some 177 pallets for the M4. That's the 2 tins I have, very loose. Marksman pointed pellets and rounded pellets. I'll tell you, well, if you want to use the other gun then, because that one, the pellets fit better, use that. You use whichever one you want, mate. I would pick the other one because I like that one more. A sprue, is it? But these are on like pins and you break them off, and it leaves like a frame. Richard said to Londinium, if you can't find a supplier or a smith to make you the training blade in the next 6 or 7 weeks, I'll have a go at making a training saber blade. See if I can make one. Ed said it's called sprue. Marcus said to Nell, maybe this weekend, just go fishing for Anglesey on Sunday. Cheers for asking that. Pete said, yeah, that's sad, isn't it, about gangs next old people. Yeah, it's a shame, really. It's fucking horrible, really. Charlie said, might get one, don't trust my area. What do you mean, one of these? I don't know if you can even get them now. To be honest, I should have left this one in the packet because it was probably worth money being in the packet. But I took it all apart and put it together for the board. But pretty sure they're quite hard to get now. They've maybe even discontinued, so it would have been worth a bit of money, or more than it was worth, and more than it's worth now anyway. Purdy Hood, Iron Man, I think National Service would really help, and then Iron Man said maybe. Rich said, don't know why it put can in front of can't. Tyler said, I thought my house was getting robbed today. I got my shotgun out. Yeah, don't blame me, mate. It scares them off, do you know what I mean? Zed said, yes, it's sprue. I used to work in plastics factory. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, it's exactly that. Yeah, it has the little bit sticking off, and you break this off. But you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, but there's like a bit there. No, I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but there's like a bit there where it was connected, a bit down there. See that one there? Gunnar said, like the new sword, reminds me of Polynesian type renter stuff. They've got full Polynesian sleeve tattoo. Oh, nice one. Oh, yeah, there's another one then, Polynesian. I get what you mean. That does look Polynesian, especially like that, don't it? With it shut like that. Yeah, I can see that 100%, Gunnar. T2 said, Marcus, are you on a boat or on the rocks or off the rocks? What's that, fishing, is it? Tactical National Service one. I spent 6 years in, and what's that, raggies? We're still raggies, but in uniform. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that word. I've never seen that word written down before like that. Right, where am I? Jumbo Sabu said, yeah, you can still get them in the US, mate. My friend was going to send me a couple of knife kits for my son. They're hard to get over here. I don't think they sell them over here, do they? Pete said, imagine going your whole life working and in your last years living next to some horrible cunts. Yeah, pisses me right off and I'm not in the situation. Yeah, I know what you mean, 100%. A fucking nightmare, wouldn't it? And Liam says, Sprues, Liam is right, I collected Warhammer. Peugeot Destroy says, got to disagree there, Len. Jail is an easy number now. But yeah, I'll just show you, it'll be easier. This is the kind of thing I mean then. Fuck's sake. We'll get it right in a minute. I never heard that, rad G's. Is that what it is, Peugeot? Cheers, mate. I've never seen that. I've never heard of that one. My name's Richard. If you can make a successful HEMA saber, you can make a lot of money. I'll be the only UK smith who can make them. I must say, Mike, there are very few decent people these days. If someone gets attacked, people just film it instead of helping. Yeah, that's 100% true. Then it mentioning Harry Brown. Yeah, funny thing, I was thinking about that, even though I've never seen it, but I know that's, it's that kind of thing. Pete said, you done my shooting competition yet, Mike? It's been a day or so. All right, that's it. Yours is going to be done in 3 weeks now. Yours will be last now for that, Pete. All right, put that back for a click. Stand there clicking it all fucking day. You wait till you see it. The shooting competition that you're on about, Peach. That was said, poor Peach. D2 said to Marcus, tight lines, mate. Brilliant fishing out there. Used to do a lot when my ex brother-in-law was the RAF Valley. Len said to Peugeot, that's why I say hard jail time, not youth club. Yeah, what would be better would be to make sentences longer and make prison a proper punishment. I don't expect them to have to do hard labour or nothing, but no fucking let them have a radio and a TV and that's it, maybe. And stop all this fucking drugs and be really hard on the drugs and the phones and that, like proper fucking and give them real hard sentences. Because to be honest though, even if prison is a fucking youth club, stick the cunts in there for 20 years. We ain't got to bother with them for 20 years then. You know what I mean? If the sentences are a lot harsher, to be honest, I couldn't give a shit if it's fucking luxury in prison. If they're off the streets and they're not hurting anyone, they're not hurting anyone. But you know what I mean? Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with Iron Man said, yeah, fucking hard labour and fucking brutal beatings. Pete said work for the food. But yeah, as long as they're off the fucking food. But I think a worse, harder time and a lot worse sentences, a lot longer sentences. You know what I mean? Tactical said, my blood was boiling the other day. That pricky and Huntley gets to order fish and chips. Yeah, and that makes you sick, doesn't it, Tactical? I did not know that, but yeah, that makes you fucking sick. Yeah. What makes me laugh is that cunt is actually potentially able to come up for parole one day. Why is he not a full life fucking tariff? But he's not. Purely because he claims that when he killed them girls, it was not spurred. He said it's spurred a moment, not planned. And that, because of that, made he didn't get a full life tariff. He can be up for parole after 32 years, I think it was. He shouldn't ever be up for parole. The Liam said, I think we should make Prison Island for killers and rapists. Yeah. Richard, Germans just bought out a new microwave. It seats 9. So then said bread and water. Yeah. Dumble Salbo said Fuck the TV. Pensioners have to pay for a TV license now. So why should cons? When I say cons, I mean anyone doing 2 years or over. Because not everybody goes to prison are bad. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Riggs. Bing said, bring back national service and make one of the islands off of Scotland it now Alcatraz. Dump the rapists, pedos and murderers. There's no policing. Let them get on with it. Carlton Marcus, I've seen a video about Swiss Army knife. It was about the uses of the corkscrew. Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, bloke called Felix Limmer, was it, yeah? Tactical saying it's true to now. Right, where am I? Carlton Marcus, I've seen a video. No, I read that, didn't I? Webster said, I reckon a lot of them nonces in prison live in better conditions than OAPs here. They probably do, yeah. But Slipknot is #1 album in the UK and has kicked Ed Sheeran off the top. Talk about a fucking swerve in the conversation there. The DM said, damn this stupid mobile phone, how am I supposed to press being little diddy buttons? Big crusty thumb. Yeah, I must admit, I fucking hate typing on phones. It's a fucking nightmare. So I feel your pain there. Yeah, penal colony. Man said Huntley should be hung, and that bitch you helped him. Yeah, she's not even in prison now, is she? Actually, yeah, the island with the anthrax. We said this stream took a negative turn. Now laughing. Gunnar said, away for now, just back from kickboxing training, needed a bath. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I don't know where that all comes from, but yeah. But yeah, you know, no matter what you think, yeah, prison is way too easy, and they get away, you know, light sentences and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, really. There's no punishment in it. And Dean said, nonsense in general population get given a hard time, Liam, but get given cushy little protected wings. Yeah, the old Fraggle wing, they used to call it. Do you know why they call it Fraggle wings? I've never known. I've always assumed it might be because of Fraggle Rock, and the Fraggles used to live in their caves. So I assumed maybe that the pedos got called the Fraggles because they live in their cave at the end of the wing, don't they? In their fucking iron, fucking walled fucking bit, don't they? All on their own. Pete says, someone selling 2,500 pellet tins on Facebook for £5. That's weird. Oh, really? Yeah, that is weird that we brought that up and now that's on your fucking, on your suggested, or just come up anyway. Don's life there. Did you get to listen to that song? No, sorry, John, I didn't get time. I'll have to come back to that, though, but it's on there, so I will. I don't know what I did that night, but I didn't do or watch any of the things I said I was going to. Website said Fraggle Rock reference maybe. Yeah, you just said it. Yeah, I've never known. I've never really known, but that's the only thing I can think of what it would be. You never know with prison slang, though. You know, a lot of prison slang is proper weird. Dad said, I reckon murderers should be used for medical experiments. Latinium said, I had a fight in prison when the guy called me a Fraggle. Yeah, it's always cracked me up, the word Fraggle. It's very, very weird. But yeah, I don't blame you. Most people probably would have a fight if someone called them a Fraggle, wouldn't they? I've never known what it... Yeah, that was a weird one for me. Bingley said, I've been using my phone since I've known you, Mike. Only way I can watch your streams. That's why typo errors as my phone likes to incorrect my correct ground. I get it. I get it when I'm on Liam's. I see it. Yeah, bloody terrible. The phones are shite for that kind of stuff. I'm against capital punishment. Yeah, same as I am. But if there's 100% proof the person has murdered someone or has fiddled a kid, then execute them. But only if I'm 100% sure. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. John, you right, mate? God, it's hard on it tonight, isn't it, for the comments. Now it was on the old Heineken. What was Iron Man saying? It was on JD and Coke. Bergio said, as far as I know, I've got to shape my EDC. No, AFK, what's that? Got to shape my EDC, but still watch it. Oh, you're doing? Yes, yeah. The old fucking acronyms, whatever. I could never fucking anacronyms. Don's life has said, yeah, it's worldwide shipping. I may send you a Western L48 blank. Nice one, yeah. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I remember you saying that. Oh, away from keyboard, that's it. And so I didn't think it was that when I said it, what I thought it was. Irishman said I'm too cute for prison. Now said I got in touch with Scott Wessex Blade. Gonna be a year waiting list. Fucking hell, is that how long his stuff is? Yeah, that's good. What are you getting now? Yeah, ducks instead of fucks. Big penis, yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Let's see how long you last on here, shall we? John's live said, just too skint at the moment. I could barely get mine. No, I appreciate that, John. That means a lot. I could always sort you out for something like that. Patreon money. I could pay the postage for something like that. And Dean said, Mike, what do you think happened to Epstein? You know what? I don't really know a lot about it, in all honesty, Londinium. Only that, well, I don't know nothing about his history, only a little bit. You know, he was or being accused of being a pedo, wanting or something, and then they reckon he killed himself. But I don't really know much more than that, in all honesty. But I have seen things saying it's weird how the camera suddenly didn't work, the bloke wasn't there, not the bloke wasn't there, the guards weren't there, and all that kind of stuff. Jumpside Booster just Googled it. Fraggle means an inmate who has a mental illness. Is that what it is? I did not know that. No, don't worry about it, Londinium. Weapons and stuff said, that reminds me, I had to block a guy early this week that I bet you got fired for wanking while looking at children. Ah, fuck's sake, yeah. Idiots, aren't they? Bing was asking now what knife she's getting. John said, I can send you a link. It's a flea bay. I'll send you. Yeah, go on, John. I'm up for that. Yeah, send that on Twitter. Leo, right, mate? I said, bet any money Mike is 39. You totally didn't tell me another stream. Yeah, you're exactly right. I imagine Mike had 2 double whoppers today. What did you have? I had baked potatoes. What do you call them? Here's a question for you, because I've once said baked potatoes to someone and they didn't know what I fucking meant. Do you call them baked potatoes or jacket potatoes? And if I said baked potatoes, would you know I meant jacket potato? Because I've always assumed everyone knew those two things was the fucking same thing. I had them, some peppered beef burger steak burgers, and some mixed vegetables. Nell said, I'm liking the one he done for Jonah. Oh, yes, yeah, that's it now. I know what one you're on about. JBO, you right, mate? Yeah, Iron Man said baked and jacket. That's what I said. Someone about baked potato, and they didn't know what I was on about. Do you know what, Len? I don't think I have, or I may have. I think I might have 1 or 2. I've never really liked neck knives, in all honesty. If someone gave me a neck knife, I'd probably take the strap off of it. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't ever feel comfortable having a knife there. Not that they're dangerous or anything. I don't know. It's just I don't like to try and pull a knife from there. It feels unnatural. I always like my knives in 2 places. I won't tell you where they are, though. Not do. I don't know why I can't tell you, but just thought if you never know who's watching, you see, and if I have to go for my knife, they'll know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Right, where am I? But yeah, I've got nothing against neck knives. I think they're good knives. I don't carry them. My EDC right now is this. So it's in the pocket armor from I can't remember the company now. And then it's the San Renmu with the finger guard. Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm always eating like a king, mate. I eat too good in a way. Henry fucking hates. Tactical said I hate it when you go to the pub cafe and Chips with skin on. Yeah, my dad hates them. I don't mind it. I would cook chips with skin on just to be lazy and not caring. Being said now, that's yeah, one of his old pals died, Lee Bennett, who also made knives some time back, a few months, I think. Yeah, I heard about Lee. That was a shame. Picked it in your pocket. Yeah, that's it. Marcus of the Land, Gearbest have a few good net knives. I don't like them either. Someone's been buying the old Gearbest stuff, so whoever that is, thank you. I'm saying, all right, he's off to buy it. He's grabbed some whiskey. Now, said, have you seen Jonah Outdoors video on his little knife? Bing. It's the one he had made, I'm wanting. Yeah, baked tatty, that's it. Well, that would make, I'd know what that is. John Salbo said, I like my knives in two places, one of which makes me walk funny. Nadeem said, good, Mike, don't tell people where you deploy from and draw from. That's it, isn't it? Don's Life said, you got a link on Twitter. If I had the money, I'd send you one. But I'll probably Patreon you want to get done. Thank you, John. I'll check that out. It did pop up, so thank you. I'll have a look at that. Like I said, you sound like an old gunfighter, Mike. Lol. You never know. Maybe I got that tip from the Dark Tower or something. Where he's a gunslinger, and he's a gunfighter. I'm not saying I did, but maybe I did. Who knows? But yeah, you don't want to tell people where you're drawing from, do you? Tactical Pirates are very well put, Londonian. All right, very much. John's Life said, I want you to have the opportunity to do one. Good piece of steel in those Western cutlery blades. Tell you what, John, I'll have a look on here now. How long would they be on there permanently? So I wouldn't have to get it quickly or nothing. But yeah, for tenner, that's nothing, isn't it? And that would be lovely, and it'd be nice to do a yeah. What one was you doing today, John? I saw you testing a knife today. I can't remember what one it was now. Tactical said old, but how did the drunken Wendy house go? Good, but terrible. I accidentally, the plugs in there are about chest height, and I turned around like this to grab my drink, and I actually turned all the plugs off in the whole entire Wendy house. So then I had to restart the stream with the other one still going because I couldn't stop it. But yeah, it was all right. It was all right once it got sorted. And I've got it, John. Yeah, I'll look into that. But what I'll try and do, John, I'll try and get it as soon as possible if I can. And everyone always asks me to do weapon demonstrations, martial arts instructional videos. The reason I don't is because I don't want the wrong people to learn or expose my whole string and weaknesses. Yeah, that is a very weakness. Yeah, that's a very good point, and it's true, isn't it? Yeah, totally. I 100% get you there, Londonian. Because you never know who's watching, or T2 said my mate got sent to Colchester years ago. It was PT, and he saw the football in the middle of the floor, ran up to it barefoot and hoofed it. Problem was it was a medicine ball. Broke every toe. Fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Being said to now, full title of the video, and I'll have a look now. I'll add it to watch later. Right, while it's all gone quite quickly, if you ever want to support this channel, you can. There's merchandise. There's loads of different designs. There's that. There's stickers. There's hoodies. There's a fucking mural as big as that gunboard and bigger. There's Patreon for 80p a month. So, what's that? Fucking couple of p a day. You get your name on that board there. Just now 69. has just started being a Patreon, so everyone give Nell a bit of thanks. What else is there? Affiliate link. So if you shop at eBay, GearBest, and Amazon, so UK eBay, American and UK Amazon and GearBest, if you shop at those websites, so if you're buying metal for stuff or torches or batteries, go to eBay through my links, and then I get a percentage of what you spend. The same with the Amazon. If you buy stuff off Amazon, go to any of my videos, scroll down, and you'll see an Amazon link. Click on that, and then bookmark it. And then every time you shop, I'll get a bit of money from it, and it don't cost you nothing extra. Yeah. And then there's PayPal donations if you wanted to do that. Right. Zed said, John's life. Bear and Son do a version of the W49, 145 quid. Fuck yeah, that's a lot. I'll tell you what, Zed, the one that John just sent me, it was $14. It was $40 altogether. That's about 30 quid. Yeah. Dad said thank you now. Tom Sabu said, Mike, have you done the review of the first blood knife yet? No, but I wrote it down. What I did the other day, I wrote down a list of, I've got a fucking book of fucking videos, but I wrote a little book of the ones I want to do very soon. You know what I mean? And that's on there. Teachers to market, every time he talks about it, I cannot stop laughing. And Dean said, I'm going to do that, Mike. I buy hundreds of pounds worth of shit on eBay every month. Definitely do it, London. I'd massively appreciate that, and you'd help out a lot because, yeah, it don't cost you nothing to do it, nothing extra. But yeah, I can get, depending on what you buy, sometimes I can get up to 10% of what you spend, and it you know, it helps out massively. You know, I appreciate that, mate. Perdio said, what's people's opinion on Schrade knives? I've had 2 Schrade knives and I liked them. I thought they was good. I don't know how to describe it. I'm quite liberal with my knife taste, so I'm not fussed about steels after time because my knives don't, you know, if I had to have a knife that I was going to use every day, then I probably would up the you know, go for the better steel and that. But because a lot of my knives are either display pieces or rarely used, I'm not bothered about the steels after time, you know what I mean? Now said to hang on, not yeah, now said to Bing, yeah, Jonah outdoor, Jonah 365 outdoors, Wessex Blades, he's got it under Bing. Zed said, what steel does the W49 use? John said, Bear and Son ain't bad, but it's a smack of steel pipe and fixed with a strop. Good, lol. Slingshot Warrior, you're right, mate. And Liam said, I mainly buy tools and metal and kids' toys. You know what? Well, tools and metal, that would probably be 10%. The only thing they do me over with is electricals, not just me. Yeah, it's weird. If you buy a telly on there, they give you like 1%. But tools and stuff, and kids' toys might be high, but tools and metal, definitely, that'd be like 10%. Yes, what 10% of what you spend. It's all right. It's a good way to get a bit of money if you can get people to do it. Normally, I mention this at the beginning of every one of my videos when no one's on. So I've stopped now and I start mentioning it halfway through. Right, Bing said, found it now. I'll have a quick look. Bing, if you've never seen Jonah's videos, he's quite an interesting bloke. John said 1095 CV, same as the L48 I showed and my W49. Rita said to Londinium, how long do you want the training saber to be? I know you want the thickness to be 5mm taper to no less than 2 at the tip. Also, what width would 30mm at the hilt, 20 at the tip be okay? Now said to Mark, I love Mike's channel, so nice to be able to support it. It's massively appreciated now because you've also bought you definitely bought one t-shirt, didn't you? You got a few, didn't you? Yeah. And I'll tell you what now, soon you're going to see a video with someone wearing a I won't tell you who, you know who anyway, but I won't tell you the video. You're going to see someone wearing a Everybody Loves a Bit of Bottom t-shirt on one of the shooting competitions. T2 said, Marcus, when the Marine made him put his boot on and marched to the doctor. Oh, what his foot? Yeah, story still cracks me up. Tactical Pilot said, what about EDC stuff, Mike? I spend loads of... Yeah, EDC, outdoor and sports, is a good one. Yeah, outdoor and sports is quite a good percentage. It's all good anyway, you know what I mean? Even the 1% is still money, do you know what I mean? But yeah, certain things you get more on it. Because yeah, it was Rob Wolf, he bought a telly for 480 quid or something like that. And I made £2.50 out of it because of how low their percentage is. Whereas I think someone recently bought about 100 quid's worth of tools and I made about a tenner out of it. You know what I mean? Crolan said, has your weather been unusual this year? Like more rain, hotter temperatures, droughts? The reason I'm asking is it will raise prices. Do you know what, Crolan? I'm not actually sure. I think, do you know what? The British weather's so odd, though. Sometimes it's always all over the place, basically. John said, Mike, do you want an L48 battle? When I get it, yeah, we'll sort something out. What, chopping things and that. Slingshot said, I like the latest shooting contest, Mike. Nice one, Slingshot. Yeah, I won't say the outcome. But well done, RDP. Nell said, everyone remember Twitch and the merch. Yes, thank you, Nell. But yeah, if you not enjoy these chats and you enjoyed the game chats, I do Twitch in the week. That quite a few of us get on now. You know, about 10 of us get on there, I think. If you want to chat in the week, I'm playing a game, but I reckon possibly within 2 weeks I will have a camera, so at least you'll be able to see me in the corner. Right, where am I? Bing said, just watch now. Never been a fan of neck knives, but that is a nice little knife for gutting and light bushcraft. Be a nice knife for carving as well. Yeah. Tactical said, next time we'll buy, use your code link. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate that. Yeah, it all helps a lot. Let me know if you do as well, because I can also then, I won't know what you bought, but I can then look and I can say, you know, if you say you spent 50 quid, I can tell you what the percentage was that I got out of it, just out of curiosity. Pete said, I would have warned Liam's. I would have warned Liam's, but I think it came the day after. Oh, your T-shirt for the thing, yeah. You would have worn Liam's. I think it came the day after or something. And Dean said, overall, this is to Rich. Rich, overall length 38 inches. And the whip sounds perfect. No less than 2 centimetres, 3 centimetres at the blade. Sounds right. Bojo said, in Britain, if you don't like the weather, you just need to wait 5 minutes. That's a good description, Perjo. Definitely. JBO said, sorry I missed all the hellos, guys. Put the little man to bed. Hi, guys. Been a brilliant day. Thanks, all my brother. And what's that? Endui, or is that something else? But all right, Jim, good to see you on, mate. Slingshot said, I bought a new laptop. If I'm browsing on this, then on phone. Yeah, we was on about that earlier. A phone's a good backup thing, but if you want to do proper stuff, laptop or computer in it. After all my laptops fucked up, I went for a computer this time. John said the L48 ain't a chopper. It's a 4-inch blade, but yeah. Well, you think of something and we'd do it, John. Will said, what happened to the last weekend? What happened in the end last week, Mike? Did you meet up with your mates? No, they fucking ended up staying out late, and I ended up staying on late on a stream. I still had a good evening. But yeah. Then said, what's your preferred length of bolt for crossbow rifles? That one is I think the 16-inch ones. Then the standard, whatever they are, 20. Is it 2 to 18? Let me have a look a minute. So for these are the big ones, aren't they? I can't remember what they are, but I like the slightly bigger ones for the compound, and the standard sort of ones, like the 8mm ones for that, and the 9mm ones for that. You know what I mean? I can't remember what the numbers are on them. You know what I mean? So the 2219s for the big one, and whatever the smaller ones are for the other one, for the recurve. Nell said he had an awesome video chat with Bo today, Slingshot. I think it's a lot of you. Bing said, I must say, this every Friday, you really using our guys from the Twitch streams. They're really good. I'm missing out. Yeah, really missing out, guys, from the Twitch stream. Really good. A little bit quieter than YouTube, and you have a really good chat. Yeah, if you like these, you will like the Twitch. Cheers, Bing. Granted, Mark, I was asking, we had flooding and droughts. Once I said, most of your videos will have my hoodie. Most of my videos will have my hoodie in now, anyway. Peace. JB said, meant to say, played catch with them all. Leah said, my phone ain't shit always, and my phone is shit. It doesn't always remind me when your mic is on the screen. So when I get my first wages, I'll buy a new phone. Life size cut out Danny DeVito. So, Tactical said, I watch via Xbox YouTube, but type via phone. Yeah, because I don't know if it's the same as on there, but on the PS4, you can't fucking type, can you? Don said, maybe do a build video. Oh, that, yes, John, 100%. Yeah, I'm well up for that. That'd be great. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, don't tell each other what we're going to do, and we'll see what we both do. Yeah. He said, maybe just do build videos and vote on the final one. Yeah, I'm up for that, mate. Definitely. Richard's okay. Got dimensions written down, London, and we'll draw one out. 1-to-1 scale training saber. Then that's a first down, Mike. And that was, wasn't it? Do you know what, Len? I haven't looked at the clock either the whole entire time. That's how I know when it's an enjoyable stream for me. I'm not constantly looking down at the time. I hadn't looked once. Right, where am I? T2 said takes me 20 minutes to get home from work normally. 53 has been shut today. Fuck that, I started my nose off now. I'm having a beer. Then said I'm a recurve man forever. I am now. Well, that got sent to me by Blazing Bows for a review. So in all honesty, that's the only reason I got that. It's a bit too powerful as well, but it's worth having. But yeah, the good thing with the recurves, that will fire any of the bolts. So it doesn't really matter. You could shoot anything out of that. Whereas I always like to have some of the thicker ones for that, just in case I need to shoot it. And Dean said, nice one, Rich. How much would you charge for a heat-treated tapered blank? Slingshot said, I've got a new pistol crossbow darts to replenish the ones I lost in the woods. Don't say too much, Slingshot. Don't say too much. Don's, I want the shooting competition to be a surprise. Don's life said, all I can say is mine will be started soon. Yeah, you film it, and you can either whack it on or leave it till I'm ready if you want. Tactical said, any new shit hit the fan video coming? Nothing planned soon, unless you can come up with an idea that'll make me think, oh yeah, fucking hell, yeah, I'll do that. But it's at the time's 10:03 in the Big Brother house, in the big weapon collector house. Now said, I'm surprised Marcus with all the rain. Not stopped here in land. T2 said, Marcus, someone jumped off a bridge by Clatterbridge, apparently. Truck tried to avoid, but overturned. Fucking hell. Was that what you was on about? What made, yeah, the motorway. The prepared Norseman said, being a bit quiet, sitting here window shopping medical gear. Too bad stuff costs money. I quite often watch all of Liam's streams and barely comment, but I'm there the whole time listening. And Liam said, and moderating. I don't know why I say that, but I sometimes do more moderating than I do talking. And Liam said, I'm competing with. I'm going to butcher all these names. I'm competing with Regeni and Kevton. They offer a saber. I'll tell you how I knew how to say Kevton or whatever, because I heard Matt saying it, because I watched his video about his saber after watching your video. For around 200 quid, so I'll be able to. So I'll need to be a profit after that. Okay, what's the nearest big city to where you live, buddy? John said, I'll whack it on. Everyone can vote on the ones. I could always get your footage off of yours anyway, John. So yeah. Pete said always watching. That's it. Always watching, aren't you? I believe that. Bing said, could do a new zombie or right one, Mike. Once Liam's comes. Oh yeah, comes over with the new masks. That way you can use the newer knives and right. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, yes. Bing, I'm up for that. Because yeah, I have got more stuff now, haven't I? They are always popular, actually, as well. Tactical said, I'm Geordie, so I do the voiceover. Day one in the Weapon Collector house. And Mike has just got a package. John said, yeah, it'd be easier to whack it on. Purger said, followed you on Facebook today. A nice one. I'm not massively regular on the Facebook, but I do try to share most of my videos from here on there. Oh, Regene? Don't worry, London. I fuck every fuck. I'm terrible with pronouncing words. So if I say it wrong, just class that as just another one for me. Slingshot said, when will we see the slingshot tutorial? I reckon next week. Liam said don't bother rushing it. So because I'm probably just going to give it him this time now instead of send it him. He can just come here and get it when he's here. So I've got no rush really, but probably next week. I'm thinking next week if I get time. The problem was slingshot 3 days of the 5 days this week when I could have done it. I couldn't. I was too busy. Tactical. Oh yeah, iBoop Pro fan. D1 in the Weapon Collector house. So I told you, don't make me do impressions. Iron Man, yeah, there's Iron's. That is Iron Man's. For Hill Up, that is Iron Man's Twitch name. I think so. Did you see some of the channels I sent you? I think so. Slingshot. I was saying about messages. I don't think he'll mind me telling people this, but I spoke to Jack Striker today. Well, I messaged him and got a reply. Bad news. He's still not coming back or anything, but he did say him and Nelly was good. So, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, as Nell calls for Hill Up, slips. But yeah, he's all good though, Jack. But yeah. He never mentioned anything about coming back to YouTube. I need to reply to him though. So he said, oh no, I read that. T2 said if the information is correct, I feel sorry for the wagon driver. Oh, what the crash, yeah. And Liam said 80 is good if you could do it, Rich. Did I miss this? Oh yeah, sorry. Rich said we'll have to see first if the spring temper a blade, but I've got some 1080 carbon still, depending on the postage, but around 80. Now that sounds all right. Fucking itchy eye. I've had that all day. Yeah. London said 80 is good, Rich. Might hit a really niche market. I might have to order thousands, lol. And then Mike said, Reg Hardy. Reg Hard G. They and yeah, fuck's sake. Let's just stop. I'm just getting worse and worse. Reg. Right, so he said reg like regulate, then N, reg N. Yay. Reg N. A. I don't know. Don't matter. Right, Cronin said, yeah, we are. I only go there for once every 2 years. Bing said, did you ask Jack what the hell's happened to his channel? The Still Images music. I'll be honest, Bing, I didn't get a chance to. I messaged him, he replied, and then I ain't had a chance to reply yet. But he didn't mention that, but he did mention He did mention the channel and his channel and that. Yeah, I'll ask him later. John said my Twitter is open for anyone who wants to message me off of YouTube. Whack it on here, John, if you want. You feel free to. Do you want me to add a link to it? You can't do a link, can you? I forget you can't do bloody links on here. Well, you can always do your username though. Right, I'm just gonna get John's. Oh, that one, no, that one. Got fucking so many tabs up. It's hard for me to remember what ones are what. Well, there's John. Right, where am I? The fucking thing's changed. Slingshot said, could we see a slingshot rifle in the near future? I don't know about the near future, but in the future, definitely. Iron Man said, didn't bother with the whiskey, got red stripe instead. Irishman said, I have an itchy eye. I have a remedy for itchy eye, wash with warm tea. Then said, really missed Tumbo, Jack Striker, and WS. Tumbo was on earlier, Len, didn't you see? He may actually be watching. So Tumbo, if you're watching, say hello to Len. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's a shame they don't upload more. Yeah. Right, it's both my eyes itching now. But Tumbo was on earlier. Stu, WS94, did a video about what was going on with him, but I noticed a lot of people didn't see it, even though I even shared it for him, and it still didn't bloody get shown. So if you want to know what's going on with WS94, watch his video. And then Tumbo is still about. I just think he's not getting a lot of videos done. He was having a bit of illness, health problems as well. Pete said we'll have to switch the phone soon. Pete, do you want me to? Do you want that to say video base or PeachNet? I thought about it today. John said I make little sense of YouTube, but I still ain't fucking much at it all. Tactical said good old wife beater. Yeah, red stripe. That's what Londinians said. That's what we call Stella Artois. Yeah, wife beater. Yeah, Bing said I thought Tumbo commented that. He did, yeah, he did. Iron Man said itchy eyes can be caused by oral sex, especially arse. But oral sex ain't arse, is it? But yeah. Well, I ain't been doing either of them, so. Pete said video base until I change the name. Well, that says bloody Peachinator on there. Keep watching. So do you want me to change that to video base then? Send me a Twitter thing saying change it to yeah. Send me a Twitter message saying change that to video base. Irishman said the kids call it rimming these days. Tactical said it's both up here. Where am I? Zed said I saw an article the other day warning women not to put warm melted chocolate up their downstairs girly bits. What the hell would they want to do with that? Very odd. I suppose, yeah, a bit of yeah. Now you've said rimming, yeah, that is oral then, isn't it? Jonathan said, "Are those guns real?" Yes, they are, but they don't shoot. Or they don't shoot bullets. Things with a bit of nostalgia. What was our generation's Wizard of Oz? I don't know, mate. The Wiz? Pete said, yeah, that went back before I had a channel, I think. Bing said, Zed, to make them taste better, I guess. Oh, Mark said to me, it can, mate. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that. Yeah, didn't even cross my mind. But yeah, no one's been... Richard said to Londinium, do you know what temperature I need to temper it at to get the spring temper you're looking for? I can temper any temperature between 40 and 600 degrees. The dude PX, right, mate? So in the States, a wife beater is a shirt. Yeah, what we call a sleeveless shirt or a vest. More specifically, an undershirt. Guy hanging out in an undershirt is a wife beater. That's it. Yeah, white vest, isn't it? White sleeveless t-shirt thing. Tactical Pirate said, I get all the time. When I talk about it, boom, I'll get my coat. Now said, I put it between toasters there. I'm sensible. Missing some up there. Oh, the chocolate fucking spread. Yeah. Iron Man said, Mike, Egyptian swords are strange looking. A Grim Reaper. What do you call it? Oh, like a scythe? Do you mean? Video based and Peachinator, stop showing off. John's life, I tend not to wear one of those. I get some looks with my Bowie on my hip. Yeah, you would. But yeah, I know that. Over in America, yeah, wife beater. I've got a wife beater shirt in there, but mine's gone pink because I've washed it with my red shirt. Slingshot said the never-ending story. If you grew up in the 80s, that was our Wizard of Oz. Yeah, good point, yeah. John said a Kopesh. Zed said the Bing. To be honest, I have a semi-liquid brown stuff coming out of there. I'd be running out there like a good one. Tactical said Kopesh or something like an Egyptian sword. Iron Man said, Mike, I want, don't do a Daryl merch. If you fucking buy it, I'll fucking make it. Because too many people say, make this, don't bloody buy it. It was you who said make the fucking, your idea to do the Everybody Loves a Bit of Bottom merch, and you never even bought one. I want to see you wearing it. And Liam said, you temper it under 1,500. Rachel said, I reckon Mike was in the Fen Street gang. I'll have to look that one up, Bristol. That sounds familiar, though. Badio said, now, the Wizard of Oz, if you grew up in the 80s, was E.T. or the Goonies. Tactical, sorry, slow net. John beat me to it. Oh, I'm going to have to look up Fen Street gang. Fuck's sake. Oh, Christ's sake. What's that? One of these things with two couples and they're almost fucking like a carry-on type thing. What a better check. I never know whether these things are insults or fucking compliments. Moose, you right, mate? Iron Man said, Mike, I need to set up PayPal, but I asked Urban to buy me a top and a mug on his paper. Oh, nice one. I appreciate that, Iron Man. I'll take that back then. JBO said, Londinium, wasn't you looking for leather the other day? Oh, yeah, someone was looking for leather. I think it was Londinium, wasn't it? Singer said he disagrees. It was never-ending story. The dude PS, Mike, was in the Lemon Party gang. I ain't looking that one up. Sergio said, do you mind, do you mean Kez? I know, I think he was just, no, he was writing that as never-ending story as NES. Sergio, I was struggling to work that out. No, he was writing it. He was saying, I disagree, Pergio. It was NES, as in never-ending story. That's exactly Iron Man. Buy Mike's Mark. That's it. Tell him now. Tell him. Making all this bloody merchandise for him, and he's not bought a bit yet. Nadeem said, anywhere under straw is fine and will produce spring temper. You have to leave it quite long, though. There's a bit of the merchandise, if you ever wondered. And here. And then later on soon, you will see maybe two people, because I know now might wear us. you'll see someone wearing one of my Everybody Loves a Bit of Bottom t-shirts. Tactical said, now your new CEO, Mike. Yes. Nadim said, I want to be buried in Mike's Merc. I did a Daryl. Maybe it will say on the front, don't do a Daryl, and on the back, right down near the arse or something, saying, I did a Daryl. Then you can untuck your shirt and show them that. Just an idea. But yes, Nell is my new CEO. We've been doing a WeaponCollector, what's that bloody thing that Donald Trump used to do? And I'll, mate, you did the old fucking Sinclair Computers or whatever. What would be named now? Fucking The Apprentice. Because Nell bought some merchandise. She joined the Twitch. She joined Patreon. You know. The Apprentice, that's it, Leah. Londinium said, check my channel, Richard. I have a temper chart for the 1800s. And yeah, do you need cheap rawhide or tough leather? Slingshot said, no, I can't say I have. Pergio. Mark said, not many mods in here tonight. Just saying. They're all on tonight. Len said, do a stash video. Oh, Len, I've got to do that. Yeah, that I've still got to do that. Zeppelin said, what is your favourite film? That's very hard for me to say. I don't know. I struggled to even get that down in genres to the fucking favourite. Some of my all-time classic, most watched films ever, though, are Bad Taste, Brain Dead, and a film called Revenge of Billy the Kid. All, well, yeah, horrors, I suppose. Bad Taste is a sci-fi, really, and it's sci-fi horror comedy. Bing said, you burying that stash in the woods, Mike, where you went with your mate a few weeks back. Yeah, I'll go up near there somewhere. Yeah, that's it, Bing. I can imagine Nell in the Gestapo uniform bossing men around. Yeah, like fucking what's her name, Helga, in Hello. Fuck's sake. Tactical said, yeah, Bing, I've been waiting for part 2 of that video. Oh, what, the bloody stash? It's still there. I could show you it right now if you want. It's behind my fucking sofa. It's just sat there waiting to go. Number Sabu said, like time I have some rawhide. Last time I had rawhide when I rode a rally racer bike. Them seats are evil. Pergio said, excellent choices, Mike. I'm doing for the chart. Suggest temper deep blue for springs, but most swords makers temperate straw. Richard London, I use a heat gun blowing into tinfoil tube, which one end closed up acts like a long oven. Straw colour is about 200 degrees. I think so. I can do that. That's me coffee gone. Let's have a look, see if I can find the stash cache while it's quiet quickly. The best thing is I can't even remember what's in it now. I don't know what's in it anymore. I'm not going to watch the video either. That'd be a good surprise for me. I'll bury it and then I'll come back. So it's been there for a fucking year, probably more. Slingshot, that iron sword comes in handy when you're dealing with supernatural creatures like a fae. I bet it would. Slingshot, I bet it fucking would. Yeah, there it is. Iron Man said, no BS, that iron sword is mint. What would you rather, a pirate or an iron sword against zombies? You know what? I don't know. But that is the meanest fucking stabbing fucking implement I've ever fucking held, to be honest. That would go through a fucking fleshy fucking thing, like fucking, you know, as the proverbial. But that's a nice slasher, that is, if I'm pointing in the right place. My old short sword, cutlass, short sword sort of thing. And if it doesn't really work, I'm gonna give it a try. Make sure you don't use galvanized metal tube though. Tactical Iron Man, don't pit me against those damn zombies. But yeah, yeah, that's. I'll have to definitely test that again on some more stabbing stuff. And what I don't know if you lot, I don't know if I said it on a video. I'm gonna mount that where that is, but I'm gonna make some little hands that are holding it out of wood, so it will look like fingers wrapped around it, holding it up. Just I don't know why, I just felt like doing something different for the mounts. Being said, yeah, refreshing rather than a bedroom, garden, shed. Yeah, yeah. I suppose you're lucky you get bedroom, garden, shed. Some people you never even get that. But no, I know you're not complaining there. But yeah. But no, I know what you mean. People seem to really like the outdoor ones. They're some of my most popular videos. For the normal ones, like my most popular videos tend to be the zombie ones and lore ones. You know, ones about changing the laws. But for normal average videos, the woods ones are probably the most popular ones. Pergio said definitely a cutlass in my opinion. Knuckle guard, just a thing close up. Yeah. Slingshot said iron both repels and can injure a fae. Nice one. Did not know that. Marcus said once we get September the 1st, it's only 3 months to Christmas. Can't wait. Gabriel said to Londinium, left you a link on your training sword you made for sight. A couple of times always seemed to be good quality. Might be good. Londinium said, wow, I typed does and the phone changed it to doesn't. That's fucked up. Yeah, fucking annoying though, isn't it? I hate all that with the phones. Yeah, it feels like it's only just got summer, don't it? Jump Saber says, it's been a while, because I'm married, since I've stabbed some fleshy stuff with my short sword. Can an evil fae can become even more dangerous than a zombie? Iron Man said, Mike, did you attach a sling to the Ionator? What's that? Not yet. That's just hanging there at the minute. I still need to put some mounts on it and something to hold the blade, you know, handle. Being, I think a fae is a fairy, basically. Some kind of fairy. Now says, not the same now, all the girls are left home. Oh man said, Christmas is feeling, it's just feeling bloated and pissed. Plus arguing with the family. Zed said to Slingshot, a woman during her period is 100 times more dangerous than any of those two. I think so. There's Gaelic word for fairy. But yeah, if you've never heard Slingshot talk about them before, you probably wouldn't know what it is. I've heard him speak about the phase before. But yeah, I suppose I better get this out soon, ain't I? Matches? Oh, hang on, there's the microphone. Matches? Tactical set up here, fairies called puffs. Don't start a slingshot off on that one. Richard said, London, I've got a tool I've made that needs tempering down to a straw colour. We'll see if I can do a video on it heating with a heat gun, temper it down. The Prepared Norseman, I'll be going on Twitch after. Ever tried games like RuneScape and RPG MMOs? RuneScape I've never played. None of the RPG, like big RPGs, massively multiplayer ones. I won't be on Twitch after this, mate. No, I'm probably going to go to bed early today. I'm fucking knackered. No, and I only really do the Twitch when I don't do these. Iron Man said, Mike, you should have your Patreon supporters up on the screen. They do come up on there. You watch it. They are Rob Worth, that's one. Leonard, that's one. These are the Patreon supporters now. Will Curran, Tom Burrows. These are the Patreon supporters right now. Coming up right now. Student Survival. Urban Combat Boots. Just Now 69. Yeah, there they are. David Craig. Leon Bow. Well saying all. And then don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's what that is. That's what it's supposed to be. Is that what you mean? Urban owes him a fight. Right. Being said, lol, tactical. You have to say it's the first time I've heard of this Fae Fairy stuff. What about the Tooth Fairy? He never gave me money. Now it's our Marcus, but the build-up is not the same. I've missed Marcus's comment there. What was he saying? He said, don't they come back for visits, especially at Christmas? He said, not the same. They've got partners now, so they do their own thing, which I'm happy for them, though. Do what they want. Robert Abu says, what's a Gaelic? Answer below. That's sake. Rems, I've said, pretty sure the Tooth Fairy is actually called Francis Dollarhide. That's Manhunter, isn't it? Francis Dollarhide. I'm hoping to get. I'm going to bring that up on the fucking film club one day because I want to jump through a window. It's not going to be a real window, but I want to jump through a window. If I could be a cling film window with my special effects, but Marcus said to Weapons, I didn't rate Fines in the remake at all. No, I didn't like Red Dragon. Manhunter, I fucking love it. It's one of my favourite films. But yeah, Red Dragon, I didn't like it. D2 said, used to love Christmas when the kids were little. Now my dinner is my Christmas. Yeah. Luckily, because we have the kid, you know, like my niece and nephew come up, you know, mum, dad's grandchildren, you know what I mean? So we still get the sort of kids, the kids sort of Christmas part of it. I imagine, Mike, no, I meant there's a way you could scroll on the big screen. If I use something like OBS, I could slingshot, but not slingshot, sorry, Iron Man, but I don't think my computer's not good enough. I do this streaming on like the most basic thing they do. But if you use something like OBS and that, you can have the names scrolling along the bottom. I'll look into it one day. Slingshot said, the Fays aren't the nice Disney version that you see in popular culture. Now said, we lost my mum 2 years ago, Mark, and my dad doesn't like it now. So bloody doom and gloom. Lol. Febs said, I got it on Blu-ray. So want to rewatch it. Yeah, Red Dragon just feel bland compared to Manhunter. Yeah, I didn't like it. I've only ever watched it once, and I like most of the actors in it in Red Dragon. But yeah, there's just something I did not. Maybe it's because you compare it to Manhunter, and it's fucking nothing in comparison to that. Londinium said to Rich, if you quench it at cherry red and then temper it straw, it'll produce a spring. The carbon content is a little high though, but will work. Tactical says Sugar Mike built a wooden frame. It will set square. I'm getting confused there, Tactical. What do you mean now? I missed that one. That's completely lost me. I don't know what's happening there. Weapons I saw Red Dragon first and thought it was okay. But when I finally watched Manhunter, I thought everything about it was better. That's interesting you watched it that way around, yeah. Because that would influence the other way then, yeah. Well, I'm glad that proves how good Manhunter is then, if you watch Red Dragon first. Oh, for the cling film for the window, yeah. For a window instead of cling film. Oh, hang on. Build a wooden frame. Yeah, oh, Sugar. Oh, sorry, now I do get you. So Sugar, yeah, all right, yeah. Fucking eyes. But yeah, I want to jump through the fucking I'll get break glass. Sorry, I was getting so mixed up with all of what you lot saying. I fucking lost it there. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yes, I'd like to. Yeah, it's got to be the cheapest thing I can do, though. You know what I mean? So, well, unless I save up the Patreon money for it. But yeah, I want to jump through a. To be honest, Cling film would probably look shite, but then my film reviews aren't supposed to be super fucking serious. But no, me, I'll jump through it. The Cling film will wrap around me, and I get stuck like a fucking cocoon or something. Then so I always prefer a quiet Christmas myself. I couldn't be doing with the entire family pretending we like each other. Singleton said there are stories of Fae in English folklore. Iron Man said, Mike, if Urban turns down the fight, it's me and you on a bouncy castle wrestling in baby oil. I don't know. I think that'll bring on quite a few nightmares there, Iron Man. I think people will pay to make us do that behind closed doors, mate. Bing said, that's like those sad fucks. Like the Happy New Year. Year after year, get in your face, smelling like shit, saying you're my best mate. Fuck's sake. Thin sheet of ice, yeah. Yeah, that don't sound good, Bing. Not sure. Dad just spat his beer out. Mark said, Weapons, have you seen the TV series of Hannibal? That was okay. No spoilers about Hannibal. Not saying anyone's gonna, but I bought series 1 of Hannibal on the recommendation of Daryl. He says it's really good, so I bought series 1 on DVD. You reckon it's good, Marcus, as well? Yeah, I've heard that was pretty good. Marcus, no, I've just seen Hopkins' trilogy and Hannibal Rising. Read all Harris's novels anyway. Yeah, I've never read. Well, I tried reading Red Dragon, couldn't get into it. And Doom said, it's been pissing down all week. Yeah, we were saying that earlier about the weather. Yeah, I do want to watch the Hannibal series. I was looking up there because I thought it was there. Things said the Fae love to play tricks on humans. Tactical said, what's he like now? Long. You should see him on the fucking Twitch streams. That's all night I've got to listen to this stuff offline, man. Good job, I love him, really. Thing said, well, they're playing a good trick in me, Slingshot, because my life is fucked. Marcus said to himself and me, TV series is well worth a watch. I'm a Harris Hannibal nut, so yeah, I rate it. Nice one, thank you, Marcus. Yeah, I've got it. I've got series 1 on DVD. It must be up there instead of there. I looked there because that's where all my new ones were. That's all my Game of Thrones and my Deadwoods, but I must put Hannibal up there. And you don't know by now. All right, tell me what DVDs are up there when I look up there. Someone who watches these and remembers everything. What DVDs are up there? See how much did you listen when I say, because I say it every single time. I may have even said 2 minutes ago. No, the horrors are over there. That's the horrors there, Fitch. No, the bikini girls are down there in a drawer. Under the bed in a box. No, not the action or fantasy. They're in a drawer. Slingshot, I'll definitely 100% watch Stranger Things. I just need to get right out of that. I've got series 1 ready to watch. If no one guesses in a minute, I'll tell you what's up there. Not me ETs. Tactical said how the fuck you say that? Actions, not Stephen King books. Turned a Celtic folklore creatures into cute versions of themselves. The TV shows and comedies are up there. It should have been a fucking clue that I was on about Game of Thrones and Hannibal. The fucking TV show series. The TV series is. Right, where am I? John, you right, mate? T2 said to Nell, lost my mum when I was younger and my dad a few years ago. But yeah, bottom and comedies, yeah. So Bing probably pretty much is right. But yeah, comedies and TV shows are up there, yeah. Yeah, Iron Man, yeah, It Follows is good, isn't it? Christian, fuck's sake, tactical. I could not tell that's what that meant. Don't do that one again. Yeah, sort of box sets and things like that, Liam. TV shows and comedies. So I do mention it quite often, but you know, not the kind of thing people sort of pay attention to. So that's an interesting-ish point, but elves don't have pointy ears until Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings. Do you know what though, Zed? I do find things like that interesting because it is all it takes is one story to do that, and it changes the whole thing, don't it? You've just made me think of something that I can't quite work out what it is, but there's a thing like that I know about that up until then, you know, this thing never happened, and then there was a book written, and then this thing happened all the time. You know what I mean? Now said it's horrible, T2, but life goes on. We've got our memories forever at least. Yeah, nice one now. But yeah, you know, I don't know. It's horrible in it, but things such as, for example, did you know that Faye like to steal human babies? No, I did not know that. I said just now, it's Sandra now. Lisa's under the patio. Don't. All right, let's not give any context about what Iron Man's on about, apart from that he's buried a female called Sandra, no, Lisa, under his patio. Let's not give out any context other than that. Now said Iron Man, you don't put up with them very long. I was just thinking, what country's mythology are you talking about? Tactical said, leave her bum out, Iron Man. Somewhere to park your bike. Rachel said, no fun down tonight, Mike. Must be an all day. It must be. That's fucking unusual one. He's going the long John Wayne Gacy. That's it. It's going to be John Long Wayne Gacy. Yeah, get your likes in. It's probably because I haven't said get your likes in. Someone will fucking thumbs it down now. But no, if you do like it, I do appreciate that, because I'll tell you the most important thing about liking a video, though. If you like a video, you're actually more likely to get sent my videos. The way YouTube works, the less you watch someone's videos, the less you interact with them, the less they send you them. So the more you comment, the more you like, the more you watch, the more you'll actually get the fucking videos. Since it said Ireland and the UK folklore, Richard Santa never used to wear red officially until Coca-Cola. That's it, Rich. Used to be green, didn't it? I think. Zed said Slingshot Warrior. Leave changelings behind, I believe. Mark said Gacy should have been roasted on the spit. Things like that, yeah, exactly. That's what they do, Zed. Brad, you all right, mate? Now said the Welsh Santa is green, Liam. Looks strange when you see him. It's weird, isn't it? Father Christmas, yeah, Santa is yanked him, yeah. Iron Man said to Weapon Stuff, you fit a serial killer's profile more than me. It's the quiet ones. Fuck's sake. Irishman to Slingshot. In Irish mythology, fairies were the old gods who moved underground when they were defeated. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I know, I read that. You know, Zed said to Slingshot, have you ever read Paul Anson's novel, The Broken Sword? You might like that one. I said Albert Fish and Jeffrey Dahmer would have enjoyed that. Fuck's sake. What's everyone's plans tomorrow? Got anything planned? I don't know what I'm going to do. Right, now's written something Welsh there. I got no chance of reading that out. I couldn't even read out that word that Londonian was putting on earlier. Irishman said, I'm too pissed to get away with murder. Dan, you right, mate? Liam said he's working as usual. Zed said, yeah, another bloody one. The Tuatha Da Nanan, you mean? Don't you bloody start. Practical said you beat me to it, Zed. JBO said, going down to the baseball diamond and playing baseball with my brothers. Is that what you're filming, Jim? You're going to film that? I'll be on tomorrow, Brad, but I'll stay on. I might stay on till 15:15 tonight, so the Urban Combat boots can catch a bit. He always, you don't get home till 11. So, yeah, I'll stay on for a bit for him. Well, and you lot, do you know what I mean? He's one of the Patreon supporters. Daniel says, sorry I missed Liam's stream by 10 minutes this afternoon. Yeah, I had to keep going in and out. Patrick, he said, was always partial to the goddess Morrigan myself. All right, Patrick, by the way. Iron Man said Welsh is Gaelic, isn't it? Or is that Ireland? Don't ask me. Weapons should be the holding out, one. Exactly. Except no, it wasn't. Charles, right, mate? Hello again, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably still be on for another half an hour yet. Maybe I should, yeah, hoping to, if the rains stay off, Mike. Always a good laugh. Yeah, I always used to like that kind of slingshot. What are you asking? Fuck's sake. JPO, yes, I always liked a bit of baseball and then kind of backed games. Do you know what I mean? They're quite interesting. Not interesting, but they're fun to do. You know what I mean? Slingy Shot said, would you date Mike now? Fuck's sake. We're back in school now. So, now, Slingshot's going to ask you out for me in a minute. I think Iron Man's already tried to get in there. Bradley said, it seems I could never watch a stream long, so sorry, but can't watch. I'll be on tomorrow, mate. Tactical said, I heard your handy with that, Mike. Bing's laughing. Then said, any more quivers recently? I've got some stuff to make, Sam. Oh, sorry now. When I said Iron Man's already tried to get in there, I didn't mean that the way that sounded. When I said that, I thought it sounded wrong, but it's not how I meant it. T2 said, Mike, I've submitted an application for a Guinness World Record. I had the email back from them. It's been acknowledged and have to wait 12 weeks now. See if I can go ahead. Fingers crossed. Fucking hell. Yeah, that sounds good. What's that for then, or don't you want to say? Ian, you right, mate? I'm nobody. You're the host. You go first. Fuck's sake. All right now. Shit you don't make her put up with. Although at least we know she can handle it. You know what I mean? Some women, I'd be genuinely think you got to scare them off. But Bing said you waiting on some Chinese stuff to turn up for your quiver, aren't you, Mike? If they actually posted it. Yes, yes and no, in a way. I found yesterday, Bing, that I did have 2 mounts. So now I'm fucking confused which ones didn't turn up and which ones did. I suspect now the fucking Chinese ones did turn up, and it was the fucking English ones that didn't. That's a nightmare, because I can't remember which ones I fucking made, what I made. But yeah, I have got two mounts though, so I can do 2. If anyone, Dan, if you're asking for a quiver, I could make you one tomorrow if you want. Have it ready to send Monday if you like. Tactical said, stop it, Iron Man. I've lost 20p in beer now. I said enough as a tell. Nell is a tough cookie. Ian saying like Marcus. Richard, I'd love to get a Guinness World Record. Still would like to get the recurve record. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a world record and something. Now said I'm getting intelligent after these streams. Learn something new every stream. The funny thing is you do though, don't you now? I bet people would look at these streams, look at his background, look at me, watch me for 5 minutes, think, okay, no, you wouldn't learn nothing on there. But if people watch, it's not what they think. Because also, I bet people look at this picture, look at me, and think, oh, it's all a bunch of like nutters and thugs or something. And it's not that either, is it? You know what I mean? It's like when you get the trolls on here. The trolls could genuinely, if they just fucking spoke, would have a great time on here with us. T2 said, I can't say anything, but if it gets the go ahead, I'll tell you straight away. Nice one. Look forward to that. Bing said, yeah, now, men all want one thing. Mike's collection. Dad said, I used to work with a fella who got the world record for the most disgusting shart ever done. Is that the one who done it at the fucking woods? And even the animals wouldn't eat the fucking fart-laden sandwiches or whatever it was. Steve Shot said, it'd be interesting if Mike rigged himself up like a weather balloon. For fuck's sake, to cross the English Channel. Yeah, but what if it popped? I can't even swim, and then I'll be tethered to a balloon and I'll just drown. I've said, what's the muscatee looking thing at the bottom right of your new gun board? Oh, that's the it's the unfinished replica that I'm missing the bits to. So I even need to make the bits for it. I don't actually know what it is, but I think it did have some kind of a bit like a Henry Martini. I think I can't remember now, but it's missing the hammer and that. I need to either make the bits or get them. Right, where am I? Marcus, I thought that was a blart. Tactical said the old adage, never judge a book by its cover, fits this channel well. It does, don't it? Yes, I'm glad you said that, Tactical. But it's true, isn't it? If you looked at this and you wouldn't think you would not think these streams are what they were. Yeah, it always makes me laugh. All these trolls come in and sort of talk shit, but if they just spoke to us, they'd have a well good laugh on here. But they don't. They come on and say some weird insult and get blocked and fucking weird, isn't it? Oh man, said I don't just want one thing, I admire women's brains. I have several in pickling jars. So they've got their brains in jars, the body's buried under the fucking patio. Zed said, yeah, that's the fella. When I said, oh yeah, some sort of repeater. I could see the top of the barrel. Yeah, it's something like a Martini, Henry, or whatever, with the little, like the 2-finger sort of cocking bit that don't, lever action that don't have a whole entire ring. I think that's what it is. I can't remember now. Yeah, it's missing half the bits. Or it might not be. I can't remember now. It might just be a single. I think you pulled. I don't think it did actually, Shane. I don't think it did have a lever action. I think you just pulled the hammer back and then you put the. I don't know. Can't remember now. It's been like that for so long. Now saying exactly, Mike. Dan said, any plans for setting up a camp in the woods? I've not got an actual date or anything, but I'll definitely be going down there. That's Norseman's definitely got it. It's a rolling block. That is what it is. It's a rolling block. Now you've said that, that's definitely what it is. I remember now. Yeah, it's a rolling block. So said, have you ever tried to make a flying machine? No, mate. No, I ain't no fucking what's his name who flew too close to the sun? I ain't no fucking I can't remember his name now. Him anyway. Die too easily trying to make your own homemade flying machine. That's a fucking good way to commit suicide. Icarus, that's it. Cheers, mate. And Marcus, thank you. Now said, I man, if I get wrinkles from laughing, you got to send me a Heineken advent calendar. But yeah, that's a rolling block. Now you say that, definitely, I remember now. Yeah, sometimes I just need my memory jogged a bit. But yeah, it's missing the part, so I'm either going to make some, because all it really needs, you don't ever need to see that side if it's on display. So all I need to do is put a bit that looks like the rolling block bit in the the hammer and then a trigger, and that would look all right on display. Dan said the French did it. A French bloke died when he tried making a flying suit and tested it by jumping off the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, that's what I mean. Good way to commit suicide, isn't it? And then just there, if you wondered, as some of you quite often ask about that, have I got a bow? Well, there's my bow as well. You lot have seen that recently. A nice little £35 bow. Talking a splat. The other one, EP had a flat, fuck's sake. Nelson, it was me pushing the frog off, Leo. What, your ex-husband now? Down to the guy across the English Channel on a hoverboard. Splat, fuck's sake. That's a good one, though. I do like that. Website Marcus should have called it the Eiffel Tower. Let's just quickly say RIP for the bloke who fell off the Eiffel Tower before we go too far. Fuck's sake. Ted said someone was filming that and called it all, if I remember correctly. Fuck's sake. That's a new one to me. Slingshot said, I can tell you prefer your feet on the ground, Mike. Awesome, Beaumont. I do. I don't like getting my feet wet, and I don't like getting my head too close to the sky. Thank you. Iron Man said, Nell, I can do a patio job for your next husband, 500 quid. Good night, JBO. I'll be on tomorrow. Do you want to know what number your shooting competition will be? I'll tell you if you want to know. I don't suppose you're too fast, but I'll tell you just if you're interested. Your shooting contest will be, I'll tell you all of them if you want. So, Slingshot Warrior is match 4. The Prepared Norseman is match 5. JBO Bushcraft is match 6. Video Base / Peachinator, match 7. Timbo 66, match 8. There's going to be a lot this year. I'm looking forward to it. So that's 8 already. I think last year we had 9, and the first year we might have had 10 or 11. So I reckon we're going to beat that this time. Yeah, good night, Jim, by the way, if I didn't say good night, mate. That's a good job you never said pull in now. Now, so I was thinking of Icarus. It was beautiful, unique, and heartbreaking. Yes, very interesting story, that, isn't it? I do like that. Dan said, wouldn't make the streets of Paris any dirtier. I went 2017 was a proper dump. Fuck's sake. The Prepared Norseman said, do we have dates for the releases? Not really. It's just whenever I feel like doing it. But I've tried to do one. I'm not going to leave them a full week. So maybe every 3 or 4 days. Urban Combat Boots is on. I stayed on late for you, mate. I'll stay on for another 15 minutes, maybe half an hour. Good to see you on, mate. Urban Combat Boots is one of the Patreon supporters as well. As well as many of you are. But you'll see his name. He's a new one. But Nell's the newest one. But yeah, Prepared Norseman, I reckon. Let me look at my thing again. Right, Slingshots I'm going to do Sunday or Monday. He wants me to do it Sunday, but I can't definitely do it Sunday unless I have time. And it's, not pissing down with rain or something. So Sunday or Monday. And then Prepared Norseman, yours probably be 2 or 3 days after that. So maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Yours will be next week. Krylon, you off as well, mate. Good night. Slingshot said, would you ride a rocket-powered motorcycle? Probably not, either, no. Most high things or underwater things I probably wouldn't mess around with. Rocket-powered motorcycle, I would have to have a lot of training and know how to do it properly and all that kind of stuff, if we're being serious. You know what I mean? But a lot of that stuff, anything that could kill you instantly, I don't do anything. I wouldn't do anything like that nowadays, purely because the amount of stupid shit I did when I was younger that could have killed me. I'm quite fucking lucky, I think. Do you know what I mean? So I ain't pushing it anymore. Then said apparently you could hear the French bloke saying, "So far, so good," all the way down. Fuck's sake. Well, at least he was fucking confident in his own fucking work all the way down to his death then. Dan said, "Is that an airsoft AT?" What's an airsoft AT, mate? Sorry if that sounds ignorant on my part. Oh, AR. Yeah, that's an AR. Yeah, that is an AR-15, yeah. If you watch my latest shooting competition, I use it in that. Iron Man Spartan said, "There's a jet-powered superbike called the Y2K. I think it said life in the slow lane, mate." Well, to be honest though, Iron Man, not Iron Man, Slingshot, I had life in the fast lane, extremely fucking fast lane, for probably 6 or 7 years of my life, and probably had at least 5 or 6 very close near-death experiences. I don't want any more. Do you know what I mean? I don't want any more. I've said M4. I'm wrong. I looked at it the other day, Marcus. It says on there, Colt AR-15. Yeah, XM177E2. But yeah, it says on there AR-15. I get confused. I may have said M4 in videos. Tactical said I only fought French. I thought Frenchmen only retreated, so you went back up. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I quite often say things wrong, Marcus. I may have said M4. Iron Man said, "Death comes like a thief in the night." Yeah, well, that says on it AR-15. Let me watch my video today. I know you won't see it on it. I was going to say. You won't be able to see this, but I'll try to show you. That'll be this one, won't it? Wait a minute. I never know with me if I've called it something like an M4 before. You know what I mean? Right. Mark said, I think it's an M4, short of an AR-15. M4 fixed stock. The M4 is slightly different. The AR-15 is a civilian weapon system. Things that said these days people go hang gliding. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong if they want to do it. I've got no interest in any of them kind of things. Thing shot. Mark said, yeah. Hang gliding in that is normally if you've got slight adrenaline sort of, you get these adrenaline junkies, don't you? And I've got no interest in that kind of stuff in the slightest. Now said he did tactical, supposed to be 3 months on the French exchange, but ended up retreating for 10 years with me. Fuck's sake. That's why, man. There's a company making small jet engines for bicycles at one point. I want one. Going for a speed trap 70 miles an hour on a bicycle would be funny. That would. That said, they'd need to recalibrate all the local ones, and some motorists who've been caught would have to be let off. Oh, you can see it, yeah. That was, they'd not been on a bike since I came off mine and got covered in petrol. Yeah, scary, isn't it? Believe it or not, the closer I've been to death, the more I felt alive. Very weird. Yeah. All of the occasions I've been quite close to death, I never even realised it at the time. So it didn't do nothing to me, literally, until years later when I thought, fucking hell, you stupid fucking bastard. You know what I mean? That's all I thought. Oh yeah, zip line's not too bad. Slingshot. I've got no interest in it now. I don't need to. I've done my fair share of stuff when I was younger. Being said, only Australians and the stupid shit people do go hang gliding, bungee jumping, skydiving. Not for me. No, I totally agree with you there, Bing. And Dean said I haven't been on a zip line in a few years. I ain't for years. Yeah, I've done my fair share of weird, dangerous things. That most people wouldn't do. But no one, like only a handful of people in the country would have done because it's so stupid. I mounted Urban's driving was the last time I was close to death. The good old days. Good night, Rich. I'll be on tomorrow. Things look like a picture Mike in his younger days drag racing. No, well, I'll give you an example of some of the stupid shit I used to do. Walking on the outside of a motorway bridge that was about that wide on the outside of the railings, probably about 100 foot up in the rain, fucking about, running about on a bit like that. That would have been instant death if you fell from that. Yeah, drag race in a steamroller, and that's it. That's the only drag racing I've done. Then it says skydiving is superb. Oh, superb. Tactical said, I hear Iron Man is a pro muff diver. Now said, my family's all bikers. Put a picture on Instagram the other day. Bruce Anstey having a brew in my dad's man cave. I remember you mentioning that actually now. But I used to do loads of stupid things when I was younger. That's at the slingshot. Only drag racing I ever saw was two fellas in dresses wearing makeup, running like fuck. Alright, might need a piss in a minute. I don't know if I'm going to hold it for 10 minutes or not. I imagine muff, does that still exist? 70s style. Bit quiet now. How many people are on? If it's going down a bit, and so I'll take slow mode off a bit. Also, I'm too much of a short ass. Tactical to ride one. Dan said I felt like I was dead a few times the day after a rave. Fuck's sake. Thinks that I guess you want to walk in the trapeze. Well, I might have then, yeah. And then so I almost died rock climbing on Snowdonia. Got stuck on a plateau for 1 hour and had to climb down with no rope. A dangerous non-route face. I was scared, to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine Londinium. You know what I mean? And I bet that's fucking I bet that's horrendously fucking nerve-wracking doing that kind of thing. Doing something like that and your life depends on it. I bet there's a hell of a lot of fucking shit going on. Yeah, I can imagine. Cheers, Dad. Iron Man, that'll come up one day, definitely. Yeah, that sounds scary, Bristol. But yeah, most of the stupid things I didn't really realise till later on, how stupid I was. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind. That's why I kept doing stupid things all the time. You know what I mean? And when I fucking sobered up and got a bit older, I suddenly thought. But yeah, running out of air 60 foot down sounds fucking, scary as well. Tactical says, ride what now? I ask innocently. The prepared Norseman said, try not to do stupid stuff anymore. Did my fair share. Getting kids should really impact one's lifestyle a bit. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, you should. You should. I agree with you there, totally, Norseman. Danton actually met Nick Frost at a rave. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Iron Man Spartan's picture is Nick Frost. I don't know if you can tell that. Yeah, I've always liked him. He's good in Spaced as well. So Shot said, here's a cool weapons idea. Make a net launcher. Yeah, that does sound, yeah. I don't know how I'd do it. It'd have to be spring. You'd have to do it with springs, and you'd have to work out a way to release 4 springs at the same time to make them shoot out like that. Yeah, I got my fucking Gladius Sax. Trying to think of some of the other names we were saying. Look like thing to go with me net. Yeah. Oh no, but it won't go with net and a trident, will it? The Proud Norseman never been to a rave. Better get a stroke with my luck. Yeah, spring powered cannons. It's sharp. It's not like razor sharp or nothing, but yeah, again, if you watch my video on it, Dan, you'll see a video of me doing it. Yeah, I got a video of myself cutting bottles with it. It will cut bottles, and it will cut flesh, and it would stab through a fleshy thing like a fucking hot knife through butter. It's an extremely good stabbing tool. I don't know how many tools you need for stabbing there, but that does the fucking job. Urban said, I almost choked to death at Iron Man's one night when he force fed me chocolate ice cream. Now said I could marry Nick Frost Iron Man, so don't ruin it and bury him if I get a chance. Then said I've been near death twice. Once I hit a stone wall on my sports moped, a week in intensive care, and the second one, and I accidentally spilled beer on the girlfriend's new frock. Is the moped one, is that real, Zed? Fucking hell. I said, lol, I laughed out loud then. I said, I nearly got hit by a bus the wrong way down a one-way road. That sounds like a song. Well, actually, no, it is. I think there's Limmy sings a song about, wrong way down a one-way road. I'm going to send you that later, Liam. Won't have any fucking context or anything for you, but I think it said Dog Sprav made a net launcher from rubber and wood. I thought he probably would have. London said, I thought I was going to starve to death on a 6 foot by 6 foot plateau, thousands of feet up on a mountain. There was snow at this level. I even called for help and nobody from Mars. Yeah, that's fucked up. London him. Iron Man said, might come to Mars. I'll spare room with holes drilled in the walls. What's that? Put that on. Or to spy on me while I sleep. Now said, oh Lord, he said, buy some waterproofs. Tactical Pirate said, these days you want to live dangerous, you ask the other half if you put on weight. Yeah, urban glory holes. That's what I was thinking. Tactical said, oh no, I read that. Weapons and stuff said, in all seriousness though, I was lucky someone grabbed me as I stepped out. What twat the driver was though. Yeah, it's dodgy, isn't it? Bristol said, nothing more scary than the ex-wife on a bad day. D-Mac, you right, mate? Brad Norton said, I almost drowned once getting stuck in seaweed under a boat when I was younger. And I almost died of hypothermia once. Probably the first close calls with alcohol poisoning as well. Yeah, I've done that. The last one, definitely. Yeah, it's all fucked up though, isn't it? Things that said, "Oh, if you want some excitement, try hunting a bear with a bow." Dad said, "Yeah, it's real. 2 fractured ribs, which went into one of my lungs, coughing blood all over the pavement. Some really idiot runs up and says, 'Are you okay?' Mike was fucked as well." One of my dad's mates had a motorbike crash and came off the motorbike and actually hit. He had a crash helmet on, but hit his head full on the curb. So the curb would be like, how would you do it? Like that. Split the fucking helmet clean in two. Yeah, and he nearly died from that, and it changed him as well. He was a bit different his entire life after that. And he also, funny, after that nearly killed him, while he was in intensive care, his dad had come into the hospital, and he was choking on the thing down his throat. And he reckoned if his dad had pulled it out, he probably would have died from that as well. One man said, "Mike, the bedding is made from human hair." You know what, I man, you're really, really enticing me to come. Glory holes and human hair beds. I can't wait. Now's the time, man. Stop fucking around. No, I'm getting fucking pterodactyl lines now. Come past. Oh, what you? Fuck's sake. Favorite serial killer? I don't know. I ain't got one now. I nearly said Lee Harvey. Is it Lee Harvey Oswald? Henry Lee Lucas. Was Shipman the doctor at that hospital? Tactical Pirate said, pretty much as me said, I was on the deck and some guy was tooting and shouting because he couldn't get past. I'd done my ribs and was covered in fuel. Glad I didn't smoke. What did you put, Urban? I saw oi now. Glory holes. That's not come up, has it? Oh, I missed. That's not on there, I don't think. But that must have not. It must have. It must have got hidden. I can't see that on there. Urban said, "You missed my comment earlier, Mike, but I flipped a car over with Iron Man. Too much weight on his side of the car." Fuck's sake. Oh, I'm close to death now of all the fried food I eat. Oh, fuck's sake. They say it's one of the better ways to go. Sounds it, doesn't it? Richard Shipman was in the doctor's surgery. Things that well, coin sneaker, it would certainly be a test of manhood. What was that? Oh yeah, the bear hunting with a bow. Yeah. Oh man said it was on your side, Urban. Too many empty beer cans, you wrong him. Urban said it was ages now, 10 minutes ago, Mike. No, I never saw that. Yeah, well, just do what you did. Put it back on. I'll read it then as you did. You know what I mean? Dad said the slingshot more like a test of stupidity, I would have thought. If I was going to shoot a bear with a bow, I'd make sure I was definitely up a tree, but up a tree that somehow the bear couldn't climb up. There were some spikes going like that over it underneath me. Well, I believe you go back years and years and years and years and years and years ago, hundreds of thousands of years ago, humans would have been killing it. No fucking end of fucking massive fucking beasts with sticks and fucking bows, and you know what I mean. And even to death by fried sausages. That's how Irish wants to go. Urban said the Nelly was reaching for his pint of vodka. Right, I'm gonna have to go off in a minute. My man said bears are easy to confuse. Just sing any Celine Dion song and he'll die. Bing said, but why would you risk killing a bear with a bow nowadays? If you ain't a good shot, you're dead. And Deem said, I bet there was more than one of them shooting it though. That one, what? The fried sausages dead? That was bloody. I want him who said that. Yeah, I better call it a day now. I can hear people going to bed, to be honest, so I better not take the piss. Master Sims got an arrow. Can and does pass right through a bear. They're really powerful. Real men kill bears with 3-inch knives, Iron Man says. Yeah, it's been good in it, Slingshot. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. 9 o'clock till, maybe 20 past 11, who knows. And then Sunday I don't do any streams at all. And then Monday I'll be on the Twitch stream again. So if you want to join the Twitch, there's a link. Is there a link in the description? Yeah, it's easy to fucking find. There's loads of you on there, but not all of you watch, but it don't matter. But yeah, no, it's been a good evening, actually. I quite enjoyed it. I only looked at the clock a couple of times. That's how I know it's good. Fight one with a sword, that's it, London. As long as you can fight, as long as you've got a sharp enough fucking sword, and you can run quite fast or dodge quite fast. Twitch is in the description. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, if you ever want to join the Twitch for more of these kind of chats, and I will be getting a camera. I predict I may have a camera or be able to order a camera for PlayStation 4 within 2 weeks, maybe less. If anyone wants a crossbow quiver, I'll actually have the money for a camera in about beginning of next week. But yeah, Daniel mentioned it. I don't know if he meant he wanted one or he was just getting a bit of free advertisement for me. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Good night, everyone. I appreciate it. Been a good chat again. See you later. Good night.